Hi, I am Laura Spiker, and while I wish that I could be meeting you in person, I'm thankful to have an opportunity to tell you a little bit about the classes I'm teaching this year. So this year, I am teaching English 9 and English 9 Honors, as well as Senior Composition. A little bit about me. This is my third year. I'm starting my third year at Heron High School. Um, I've lived in a variety of places. I'm from Indiana, went to Purdue University. My degree is in English literature. And, um, but I've also lived overseas. I lived in Germany from 2012 to 2017. Um, I had a different career for about 17 years, then transitioned into teaching, which has been a real dream come true. To talk about books every day with your students is just a real joy of mine. Um, something about, let's talk a little bit about English 9. Some of our goals with English 9 are to develop academic writing skills. Um, we do that by fine-tuning grammar, mechanics, and writing, developing a strong claim, using evidence to support claims, and writing strong commentary to explain the connection between evidence and claim. Um, we develop analytical reading skills. We ground our reading in classical literature, beginning with mythology, moving on to Gilgamesh, the Odyssey, my favorite, which is Macbeth. We start second semester reading Macbeth, A Raisin in the Sun, and Their Eyes Were Watching God. We work on making literary arguments as well as study an author's choices and how they structure their writing and how they develop complex characters. Why do those characters do what they do? Finally, we develop discussion and presentation skills. Every class period in English 9 encourages discussion and debate. We explore ideas together, we weigh different perspectives. A foundation of classical education is the recitation, which will be a quarterly opportunity for students to develop in their public presentation skills. I forgot to tell you, I also have three kids, three daughters. One is 11 and is in sixth grade, and two are twins and freshmen at Heron. So they are, it's fun to have them in the halls, but I also have them sitting in my English 9 classes. So that's been a fun development this year. Another class I teach is senior composition. The goals are similar. We do also work on developing academic writing skills. We explore different types of writing, such as narrative, reflective, argumentative, and expository writing. Um, we write various lengths of pieces and for various purposes and audiences. Um, to support that, we develop analytical reading skills as well. And we generally follow a cycle of read, discuss, and then write about that. While our focus is on writing, we read a variety of short texts surrounding a specific theme. For quarter one, it's the theme coming of age. All of our texts have something to do with like growing up. Um, and that is in order to develop those academic writing skills. So the texts and smaller writing assignments that we practice on build throughout the quarter to a larger end writing assignment that will synthesize the different readings they've been doing. To support all of that, I also have them develop grammar, mechanics, and vocabulary. Each class begins with practice on some sort of grammar or mechanical skill or specific writing skill, like how to quote properly or something, of that nature. And those are meant to develop and help support their growth in writing. A few important things to know would be about my office hours. So those are on Monday afternoons, 4:15 to 5, and on Wednesday mornings, 8 to 8:40. Those are in room 153F, which is not the classroom I teach in. I will post always something on my door to remind students where they can find me for office hours. My email, you can see there, is lspiker@heronhighschool.org. And I just want to leave you with some ideas about how can you support your child's success at Heron. Um, and in my classes. One is ask questions. Like we talk about and read a lot of interesting things in class. So ask them what they're learning. I loved last year hearing from parents about their students talking about the Odyssey at the dinner table or talking about Macbeth at home. So ask them about that and find out what are we talking about in class. Also, I really can't emphasize enough to encourage your child to stay caught up on reading. In composition, in senior composition, that class, we really do all of our work in class. All of the reading and the writing are done within the time period of that class. English 9 is a little different. A lot of that reading is done at home. And this is, I think, helping support them as they prepare to go to college. We are a college prep school, and establishing good habits of doing reading outside of class time is good and important towards developing their skills and being ready to go to college and do the work that will be asked of them there. Also, it frees us up to have these discussions that I think are really important in supporting the actual skills I want them to develop. So I do assign reading for them to do at home. It's essential to be able to perform well on our practice and mastery assignments. So encourage them to stay caught up on that reading. I try to keep it a manageable amount, and with my own children in English 9, I'm more aware than ever of homework and how long things take. Finally, you can encourage your child to attend office hours, especially if they're struggling, if they have fallen behind or are confused. That is what those times are meant for. And so I would love to see them there. Please feel free, I'm going to put this back up, to reach out to me at any point with questions. And look forward to hopefully meeting you this year. And I already can tell it's going to be a good year. I've enjoyed meeting all of the students and getting to know them.